YouTube, Twitch, welcome back. It's some more Peglin. Again, I've not got the spreadsheet up, but we don't need it. We're literally looking for counter attack. That is the be all and end all. Once I get counter attack, we don't need to play the Paladin anymore. Whenever I reload, refresh the board, quite useful if I want some refreshing stuff. And actually, we've been bitten a few times by not having refresh stuff. I think this is the more offensive option, but like again, we're not necessarily going to go for a bomb build. If we get the mole, then like we would have been thankful for this. I think I'm just going to take the good old consistent refreshing. It is of course the mole. I knew it was going to be when I said it. The one character where we definitely want bomb build. I'll also say I think it's more it's more tempting to get plus 10 bond damage on like the Peglin character than this character, just purely because we have got the sphere. We have got piercing. We don't need that plus 10 to, you know, 3 or 4 enemies on the board. We'll just sphere them instead. Let me get this bomb as soon as possible because there is a slime right to my face right now. Felt like I did a lot of missing pegs there, but it's fine. It worked out in the wash. Okay, where are we going? We're going right for certain. I've basically cleared the path to the right if I want it. So we'll just try and farm a few golds. Not that way is what I would say, but fine, it works. That's much better. Horrible. Proving why it's not actually totally worthless. Unlike the Terrible, which is basically totally worthless. Alright, we're going to take a little bit of a hit here, but it's all going into my armor, so who cares? Nice sphere hits. Double kill. You might actually get me, I will say. You've got 70 health, and I've not really got any more my powerful orbs remaining, so... That being said, I do have 5 armor to play around with, and you're only going to do 1 damage. So we should hopefully get you before you get me. Terrible, I am forced to fire you. Don't get excited about it. If I could have chosen not to, I would have not. Dude, there's only 1 gold on the board as well. Ah, so close to sniping it at the end. Normally we do end up taking a book club at some point, but I think it's so dirt common. Let's just take the sphere upgrade. For the most part, it's going to be like far more like valuable to me, especially against most of the elites on this floor, and actually most of the enemies. I will take my 1 gold. I don't really care if I go left or right here. I don't think I want the fireball. It's pretty bad against the mole, even though the tree is clearly a grass type, so it should take super effective damage from fireballs, but... Is there exactly 40 gold in every map? I think so. Except the dragon definitely doesn't have 40 gold either. But I think all the base maps, at least on the forest, are 40. Right, we need to clear a path to the right. Okay, so far actually like phenomenal work. I do want to try and get these bombs as soon as possible because the spiders are just actually giga rolling me right now. But I have hit many pegs so far and collected many golds. Alright, we'll take 1 here. Probably 1 plus. Okay, it's going to be 1 plus. Damn, I can't snipe this bomb. That bomb? Okay, we got the other bomb. I can live with this. We take 2 damage. Get many monies. Would prefer if it's sort of counter attack, but I guess we can't have everything. Let's upgrade the sphere again. Now we get our elite battle. I'm not going to greed because I want to make sure we get the elite battle. It is not the Minotaur, astonishingly. I didn't will his axe into existence. It's actually one of the better fights I could have asked for with a fully upgraded sphere. Not to say we're going to get out of this without taking damage. It probably won't happen actually, because I'm still lacking damage elsewhere, but it's still like really useful. I would have hoped for a bit more damage there, if I'm going to be honest with you, but we'll just get the bombs now to top it up. Nice. That activation is also not insignificant. I probably can get that bomb from here, right? Nope, can't. Okay, we'll knock this peg out. I did get the bomb. I've also activated the other bomb. I have just seen where the refresh is, which is actually not in a very nice spot for me, so I'm going to have to start digging that out fairly soon. Or I'll just do that, I guess. All right, can I do 320 before he hits me twice? Possible. Very possible. Maybe impossible, actually. As long as I don't take too much damage from this guy, it's not the end of the world. 90 is pretty nice. I'm gonna, again, just clear past this bomb, so I definitely can kill him next turn. Okay, we've got him. That's actually a really good battle. We take 8 here. If I could always take an 8 tax on this battle, I would take it. Now, there's nothing here I want, I will say. So I'm gonna hold my money. All right, well, you know, we've not done it for a while. Let's start going towards bomb build. I think that's a pretty good sign for bomb build, and we're fighting against them all. If I see any bomb-related stuff, we should take it now. It was just up against something that wasn't, like, superb anyway. Ah, I hate this battle. Alright, we should try to be patient. Vaguely attempt to be patient, please. I really need to hit a bomb, Gabe. I activated 2. Can I have the bomb, please? No, you're putting them close to the bottom. You're putting them further away from me. But I'm gonna get hit by the bat otherwise. Gabe. Alright, I'm impatient. Okay, I got the bomb. I'm rewarded for impatience. Actually, okay, that's fine. Okay, I'm actually getting grossly rewarded for impatience at this point. I should have just hit the refresh there. I guess at this point we can actually farm a little bit. Probably a bit risky on this map, but... Oops. Never mind. Very clean. Ice Circle is piercing, but it's not piercing by a means I would really like. All or nothing could actually be insane here. I have turned down a few crit-related things so far. The problem with the Ice Circle always is, you know, it's pierce, yes, but only like super pierce on a crit. And we're playing as a character where we probably don't want to crit. That being said, if we do go for like a vague bomb build, maybe we can have like a little bit of a crit build kicker. Like, I could try and take both of these, is basically what I'm saying. I'm actually going to try it. It's probably stupid, though. If I were you, I wouldn't take these things. But I just want to, like, try something. It's also not really good with counter attack. I will also own up to that. So at this point, counter attack, if I find it, is basically just going to be here as a cheerleader. Alright. Oh, okay. That's all the bombs gone. Actually, fine. There's still a red slime alive, and these two guys also live. Let's use the horror ball just to sandbag the shot a little bit. I'm actually going to try to not use piercing, because again, I want to sandbag a little bit more. I did get a bomb, but that's okay. Terrible. Just sneak down here and try and get... Actually, let's sneak this way, get me some money. Alright, well, the fight's over now. It's not bad. We got a decent chunk of change. I probably don't want abrasion at this point. I think I've now, like, planted my flag to some degree that I'm going to go for some crit-related stuff. It actually can work a bit with all or nothing if I don't go, like, full crit, which, to be fair, I don't think I'll ever go full crit. So maybe I should consider it, but I'm actually going to just take the level up here. I might grab abrasion later. It's also not great on the fight versus the mole, so... I'm kind of like, maybe later. Okay, you are pretty useful. I like the economy you're going to give me. Don't talk to me about that one. Alright, we need to go hard right for a little bit. Everyone else is doing it on the internet, so I might as well. Might as well. You know what I meant. Alright, let me just unlock the bombs, if you don't mind. The power of bombs. Oh my god. Okay, we take 1 damage, but at least the other bombs, like, set up for me. And I say 1, I take 6 damage. just hit 2 pegs. Thank you. I do want to greed a little bit, try and get a bit more money before I leave. This will kill everyone, assuming I do 10 damage. Alright, that's fine. I think another sphere is possibly too much, but it's not completely crazy. I'm gonna... I'm gonna say no. Also, I'm not gonna navigate right now. Sorry. I'm gonna navigate properly. I'm not gonna risk the misnavigation. For money. Really? None of my piercing orbs? Okay. We can kill one of them, as long as I kill the other one in the next shot, which actually is going to be quite hard since I'm using the Terror Ball for it, but if I can kill the other one... Dodge. Then I don't take... I still don't take any damage, but I don't know. It protects me a bit more from taking damage, I guess. I should try and get as much money as I can. I know I've got the old navigation inflation, but I'm just not going to risk it. So just get the gold now while I can. Alright, fine. Ooh, still have more opportunities actually, never mind. Okay, that's not bad. We might get one more gold on the way out as well. Not quite. Do I want Accentuate? It would actually work with counter attack if I ever get it, but I've not seen it for many days. I'm going to heal and move on. I possibly will need to heal after this battle, depending on who the elite is, so I'll just take it now. And possibly if I get the orb I want, I can just get it and upgrade it. It is the Minotaur. I don't love this. I also don't love where the crit is right now. I'm actually a bit perturbed I'm going to miss this. Okay, we do just catch it. Refreshing a nice spot. It's a really good opening, actually. I was worried that was going to happen as well, to be fair. I was trying to get it to, like, hit 2 pegs at the same time and not pierce them, but... that is what it is. Let me get the bosom shot now. Oh my god, what has happened with that power slide? I did get the crit. I had to make sure I got the crit shot. Please do 47 damage here. Okay, we're so golden. I left a bit of money on the board, which is a shame, but to not take 25 there is like a blessing. Alright, I'll take Ballestra. I know it's kind of scary to take the Ballestra, but I can just instantly upgrade it by 1 level. I feel okay about that. And we'll take Criticris as well, because there's a chance I'm going to go vaguely crit related. I have 9 armor, so misnavigating is not too bad, and I've got navigation inflation, so that's actually well worth it. I'll risk 1 more damage as well. Alright, at this point I should probably stop risking the damage. We should be relatively okay here. Not perfect, I will say, but... I'm trying to stand back this shot, by the way, in case you're wondering. I don't want to buff them all. I didn't buff them all. Hit him with a pebble. Then we do a bit of scaling. I am scaling them as well, which is a bit scary. But again, it doesn't matter if we scale the tree, right? It's a fucking tree. Oh my god. I've had a few awkward balances here. I really need to get this refresh. At the same time, though, I could do with killing the plants, so we'll kill the plants. I get a refresh here. I'm just going to discard, get the refresh. He's going to slap me. Cool, thanks. Big crit with the ice circle. Okay, that brings me back into the game. Unlock this bomb. Do no damage. Okay, I got a bomb, but not the one I was desiring. I'll still take it. I killed the guy that was going to shoot me. I really need to get the other bomb now to kill the other guy that's about to shoot me. I missed it, but I did kill him. Alright, now I need to get the refresh. It's becoming a big problem now that I can't get it. Alright, back to not caring about the refresh. This might actually just end the battle. Yeah, he does. Okay, that's fine. Without a refresh, effectively, I get through it. Do I want fortification considering I got Shield Basher? No. Not really, but... It's so weak. The one bulwark for every shield on the board is so completely garbage. I'm not taking it. I refuse. I'll take this up another level. I'm probably willing to take this up a level as well at this point. We'll see what we've got. It's the gift, Steel Conviction, or Squirrels. We should take Squirrels 100% of the time. As we've seen with the gift can just cause you to lose runs, so I'm just not going to take it. Alright, it's the Ballista Boys, so I do need some way to not take 30 damage every 4 turns, is it? I'll say, if we get any of the bomb-related stuff based on hitting pegs, Squirrels is also really good versus that, so... I think it wasn't just like, this is my only option. It was also like, this is actually not a bad option. That was a horrible shot for me. I don't know why I rushed it. Okay, I got the refresh regardless. I'm a genius. He's still alive. Oh my god, the Archer Boy is still alive. We'll just do this. Make sure the guys at the front are dead. I'm a bit perturbed about buffing him, but I think the piercing is probably worth it at the end of the day. And again, I think the piercing will be worth it. Alright, never mind, the piercing wasn't worth it. I'm a fool. Ow. It would have been worth it if the ice circle had hit more than like 2 pegs. So I lose half my health in the first battle, but it's fine, we can recover from this. We're definitely going left, which means I'm going to a shop. I should really heal, but we'll heal next time if I have to. I'm actually trying to take you out immediately, Chandelier. I don't really want to play any games with you. And I'm slightly concerned I'm not going to do more than 200 damage on this shot, so let me try and get in a position where I kill you on the next turn. And if I kill you on the next turn, you're going to fall down and kill this guy, which I think is actually a pretty good deal. Alright, I've killed you on this turn. It's still okay. I'm not upset by this. Activate bombs now. Hopefully the bombs will get me there. The screws will get me there. All that jazz. The good crit. Critty Chris is going to do 11 damage across the board. And it's actually going to do a bit of work here. Destroys the guy's shield. Okay, 2 bombs ends the battle, so we'll just take a bomb hit here. Try and clear... I was going to say clear a path to another bomb, but we hit it already. We're out. Let's take a heal. We should actually consider Memo at this point, and by consider it, I'm going to take it. And I'm going to upgrade it one time. We have Squirrel, so it's actually really good with the Memo. I can only go in one direction, so I'll risk the misnavigation. I mean, actually, it's better if I do misnavigate. Okay, it's fine. Still got money. I know what you're saying, risk it all for opening this chest. I'm not going to do it. And maybe I'll try it later. Without the candle, it's a bit iffy doing that. And I really want to get as many battles as I can. Like, I think it's, like, crucial I get battles. This is interesting. I'm going to take it, but I'm a bit concerned. I'm not going to take that, though. I'm going to risk it. If I don't kill all three here, it wasn't worth it. I should have gone for the chandelier. I hit the crit, which is not ideal. It's so close. Okay, we've got the kills. That's fine. The chandelier's going to shoot me, but I've got 11 armor, so that's completely okay. And now we just want money, right? Well, money not to take 8 more damage, which we shouldn't take. We need to consider this while looking at our refresh situation. I do have, like, refresh on the reload, so it's not completely non-existent. Squirrels, you can stop now. You can stop. They're already dead. I'll take another upgrade here to get this to level 3. And then I'll try and hold as much of the money left over as I can. I accidentally stripped the board of all gold. My apologies. No navigation inflation for me on this day. Alright, who are we fighting? Another chandelier, you say? I'm going to ignore it again. I think I can just who do you think you are, I am the board. With where the crit is positioned. I nearly fucked up, I nearly missed the crit, but now I've not missed the crit, it's not quite who do you think you are, I am, because I did leave a chandelier up, but it's pretty damn close to it. I probably at this point as well don't need to buff the enemies, so I won't do piercing here. Come on, 200 damage. Yes! Okay, the white mage is dead. Again, I'm not going to spend money. I have 6 armor, it's worth misnavigating. We want to get to above 105 anyway if I want to buy 2 relics. That's perfect. I'll do a touch of greed. Okay, that's fine. Squirrels in the House of Slime. It's pretty good, right? Speaking of pretty good, this is not good. My selection of things is pretty shit, actually. Basic Blade might actually have some sway, though, so... let me remove it up first. I think I will take the Basic Blade as +1/+0. Can't afford anything else, really. I might have to consider Book Club. I do need a way to not die to the Ballista Boy, and I don't really have that answer yet. But I'm not sure this is the answer, is the problem. Nah, maybe I have to consider it. Alright, I'll take a Book Club. I don't love it. This could be scary. I actually think we could lose this here. I need a good crit on this shot, I think. Oh, I don't love it. If I get the bomb next to it, I do get the crit guaranteed. But I can't get the bomb either, so... I think I'm actually going to go for this, but it's such a risky shot. Okay, never mind. The squirrels are a god. It's still only 400 damage, but I think without it, I would have been in a pretty bad spot. Right, give me the refresh, please. I didn't really say as well, with refresh stuff, actually, enhanced gunpowder is a pretty good refresh tech. As long as there's a bomb near my refresh, I'm more likely to get it. Alright, time to generate a touch of armor, a smidge of armor, as they say. But yeah, it's like nothing. I get my 1 scaling up, which it does scale the elite as well, but not as much as it scales me. And boy, do I need the scaling. Memob is coming up. Memob should do some pretty good damage at this point. I've cleared like the board multiple times. Yeah, it's plus 140 damage. That's pretty good. It's close. They're not getting slapped in the face, but I think we're going to get slapped in the face. We're going to get slapped in the face. Possibly more than once, actually. Possibly killed, as I predicted earlier. I want to avoid the crit right now. Yeah, I don't quite have enough damage. Okay, that's fine. We'll restart it. It was just really awkward. I got like the start of the bomb build stuff. I got stuff related with crit build, and I just didn't get anything to gel together. We were going to die to the elite anyway. And I didn't actually have anything to sack that mattered, so it's all good. We'll take training weight here. I'm more likely to be on a bus circle build with this character, funnily enough, rather than a crit build. For reasons as you just saw. I just add as well that previous run, the shop was so unbelievably bad, it's actually absurd. I'm not saying it's unwinnable, that previous run, but like, it was pretty awful. That was like playing the Binding of Isaac and getting no strength upgrade by the chest. It's like, yeah, you could do it, but like, it's gonna be miserable, okay? I'll take this good crit opportunity. I'm not doing a lot of damage, but it's 50 to multiple enemies. Actually, it was only 2 enemies. It probably wasn't worth it. Rare terrible W here. It actually got me a refresh I couldn't hit with any other peg. Alright, they're the refreshes I want to see. I'm probably going to take damage this battle. We'll get a kill here, but I probably won't be able to kill the other 2 in time. Yeah, okay, definitely can't kill the other 2 in time. Oh, a juicy crit, though, maybe gets me there. Nice. Okay, juicy crit. Okay, that's not terrible. We took 1 damage. I'll take it. Who am I fighting? Leshy. Do I want Leshy tech in the form of Ball Lightning? I'd rather not take Ball Lightning. I know Ball Lightning is kind of like being like, you know, it's been pulling its weight recently. What a weird floor plan. It's like symmetrical. I mean, it's not quite symmetrical, but you get what I mean. The chest to elite to chest to elite to the other elite, it's got a line of symmetry. Unfortunately for people that love symmetry, I guess, the top is not symmetrical, so we're going to go right. Maybe I'll greed. It's not worth greeding. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the Ball Lightning has been doing well. Actually, I think it's quite good as this character because I think Ball Lightning's okay with a Must Circle build. Since it's good at hitting lots of pegs, right? That's kind of the whole point of it. It's good at hitting pegs, and the Must Circle buffs more pegs on the board than Spin S, for example. It's just got like a natural synergy with one another. So I think that's part of the reason why we've been seeing it in like its positive light recently. Rather than I think the Ball Lightning is like particularly great. It's just more this character is like predisposed to be good with it. That being said, I think I'd prefer a Fireball, but let me try and activate this bomb, please. Don't make me get the micro manipulators out. Oh my god, I did it. I accidentally left clicked, I leant on my mouse like a big dummy, but never punished. Really? I want the bomb, please, in a hittable position. Thank you. Where were you before as well, Bomb Orb? You would have gone insane on the last run. I'm actually going to refuse to take it out of spite this time. Also, I think it is the wrong play. You know what? Horrible, you did some good work for me last time I did this. Okay, less good this time, but you're trying. Let's try and get down the right side of the map for a change of pace. Oh, set the blue slimes up perfect for a bomb kill. Just need to get this bat set up for the kill. Don't hit the refresh, please. Thank you. And I tell you what, this is actually pretty good as long as I hit one peg. I've hit one peg. Alright, now I do need to, like, ideally hit a bomb. Let me just clear a path to the easy bomb. Okay, never mind. I'm kind of blessed right now, I guess. I'm going to do a little greed. It's not a lot of greed because I didn't really have a better option, but we'll just try and get some money, some damage. I've got 8 armor anyway, so we can play around a little bit. I was going to say, surely we get 14 here. We do, we're out. It's counter-up attack, ladies and gentlemen. I have to take it because I've not seen it for so long, so... counter-up attack is now finally in the sack. I'm going to instantly upgrade it so it does a little bit more. We're going to take a shop. And we're going to lock in. Shop, chest, sorry. Pellegrino's pendant. I'll take it. Show me not the Minotaur, please. I'll take it. It's not the Minotaur. I'm loving life. Actually, it's a fight as well that can put gold into the board, so Pellegrino's pendant will actually get more value. Potentially. Again, part of the game here, I think, is to not set off all the bombs instantaneously, so let's try and avoid setting off all the bombs instantaneously. I'm also trying to create a little well so I can fire my orb into the sack in the center and do big damage. Unfortunately, I've not been able to do that so far, but I'm trying. Now we're at the point where bombs are actually good. So let's do it. I will say, I still think the optimal play right now for the situation I'm in is actually not to set off any bombs. It's just to accept you're going to take 8 damage. Actually, you're going to take 12 damage, I think, before the next turn. But I'll try and actually play it as the game intended it. AKA not just intentionally taking 2 damage to make your life easier down the line. I've also been trying to get towards this refresh, in case you're wondering, which has proven to be actually impossible. And this is why you take the damage. Okay, I need to change targets to these slimes. Thank you, refresh. Thank you, bomb, as well, actually. Alright, this is a 3-5 at this point. I'm okay with that. I'd love to get the bomb to stop him spawning one more guy. Oh no, he won't even stop him. Never mind, doesn't matter. I'd still love to get the bomb, though. I have to do this. Bomb, please. Alright, I stopped him spawning another guy. I'm going to take a lot of damage, though, for the pleasure of that. I'm going to hit this bomb at the last possible second, aren't I? I'm going to try and kill this guy with the Terror Ball. Oh, it's so brutal. I'm actually going to lose. I need to get the bomb here. I'm saved. Okay. It's fine. We recover from these. I'll heal. I'm fighting Leshy. I will need Leshy Tech. I'm just going to upgrade this while I've got the money. That's funny. Betsy's Hedge is actually quite good in the short term. So I'll take it. I'm not saying I'm going on the crit build. I'm really not saying that at all, but at the very least, as long as I miss the crit, I get more damage. I am going to go for this other elite. I know you might be saying play safe, but when have I ever played safe? Also, I think it's the wrong play. I think you're just going into Spiral the Drain territory when you do that. Artillery Plant instantly dead. Don't have to deal with him. Try and greed, because I really need to get 25 gold here, because I would love to heal, upgrade, or buy something. I know that's the whole getting caboodle of what you can do, but I really mean it. Please? Oh, it's already 0-2. I really want 4 here. Huge, miss the bombs. That's all I wanted. Okay, that's fine. We got 31. Do I want to take anything here? To level with you? No, kind of. Sphere wouldn't be bad. I kind of want to save my money for Leshy-related goodness. I think I'm going to take a heal, because I'm going to need to heal again. And I'm just going to hopefully get out of this battle without taking any more... Sorry, the next battle without taking any more damage. Or if I do, maybe I don't need to heal again before Leshy. Oh, Minotaur, why you? Okay, just avoid the crit, and Betsy's hedge will take me to the Promised Lands. Great refresh. Love where the refresh is gone. We can make this work. Again, I'd rather not hit the crit, but if you're going to force my hand, then I'll slap you with it. I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with this. In the rare twist of fate, I really want to miss the crit again. In a rare twist of fate as well, my next orb is actually quite awkward here. I really need to miss the crit. Okay, I do it with this perfectly. I was a bit concerned there that I had 2 0-0s on top of one another, but we're safe. Okay, we should take Ablation. Ablation is actually something like I was kind of hoping for. We take self-damage. Mask of Joy is so good as this character. It's insane. We've got the foundation for a good run. I just need to... I didn't even see there was 3 elites on the left side. The symmetry has broken me, apparently. Either way, maybe that's going to save me from myself. Maybe it would have been too aggressive to go for 3 elites. But anyway, I've got the foundation of a good run. I just need, like, a few niche things. I also need to survive Lechy. More to the point. But something that scales me in the must circle category now would go crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. I'll do terrible. I was really considering sending horrible out there again. But he might actually hit the crit for where the crit is. I did hit the crit, so I'm glad I made that decision. Shall I let the power of God get you? I guess. That, by the way, the reason I wanted to take this is it goes under your arm, so it will always be counter attack now does something. I think that's actually an intentional synergy, like they're meant to be taken together. It's also a targeted orb, and targeted orbs are useful. We'll take big damage cleaving. The crit doesn't matter here. Excellent. Excellent as well. It's going to take me some time to get this going, but it's definitely the right choice. Because, again, I get 3 must circle from firing this off. Even at level 1, I get 3. I'm not risking going the wrong way here. I really want battles. I wish I risked going the wrong way. Oh, worth noting as well on Belt Lester, it's really weird how this works, in case you're not aware. It pierces all enemies, which is, like, fine. But the buff it applies goes to everything. So it's not things it hits, it's just everything. I'd love this to change to only things you hit get the buff. I think otherwise it's like... God damn it. It just seems a bit, like, against what you would think it would do. And I don't like it, but... I suspect it's for coding reasons it's this way. But as you see, I didn't hit the blue slimes, but I buffed them. Alright, okay, I was going to say, as good as this was the previous time, I'm kind of shitting the bed this time with my impatience strategies, but I finally was rewarded for my impatience. And then punished immediately afterwards. Okay, we get a bomb, which is really all I want. Got a chunk of change as well, which I really wanted for the upgrades. We might have to do Leshy without Leshy Tech. Alright, if you're going to, like, appear at this moment when I'm talking about Leshy Tech, I'll take you. It's not the dream, but I think a fireball would have been better. I don't think concentration, by the way, is in the pool of this character, in case you're wondering. I don't want to hit the crit, so I'm going to aim a bit lower. I should be fine here. There's so many refreshes that I was almost guaranteed to get one in this shot. That's going to be all the artillery plants dead, and we can just farm afterwards. Alright. Smart ass. Didn't realize I didn't quite have enough pace for all of you. Anyway, it's fine. Actually optimal. I want to farm more money anyway. Not going to hit the fire any more money, but I wanted to. Let me upgrade this, because I really want to... Can I get it to level 3? Hang on a sec. Ah, potentially. It's actually really hard. This is one more scaling, but... I'll take Ball Lightning. I think it's better for the Leshy tech. Hopefully this is a battle. I'd love it to be an elite. It'd be crazy if this was an elite. I don't think we want 2 level 3 spheres. I don't think I want to remove Balestra. I think we want to upgrade Ablation, and I'm relatively okay with that. I'd prefer it to upgrade the Lightning Orb, funnily enough, because it would be way better for Leshy tech, but... I won't hold it against the game. We will fire this because I want to take some self-damage so that Counter Attack now will do something when I get to it. Also, that's 400 damage into the boss. It's 25% health gone immediately. Ball Lightning, you're here to do gardening and maybe to kill this plant, if you don't mind. It has done that. Also, oh, it goes into the tree stump. I wish I went into Lechy instead, but I understand why not. The crit doesn't matter here, so I'll just hit the crit. Big pace. And Lechy, you're not looking too hot right now. I do need to do some gardening, ideally, at every opportunity I get. Because I've only got one Lechy tech. I know Tibetan egg tech this time. Okay, the tree stump's dead. You're at 8-8. That's actually pretty good. At some point, I'm going to have to hit the refresh. Probably at this juncture, I'll hit the refresh. Yeah, okay. Let me clear a path, maybe. Okay, not a great shot. But a bit more gardening before I leave. I buff him, but I buff myself 3. So we're scaling. My gardening orb is a little bit later in the sack. I'd love this to not go into Tangler. The bomb! The bomb! It goes into Tangler. Not like this. I think we're still fine. I think... Oh, for God's sake. When we get Ball Lightning, it's just going to do a lot of work for me. Question mark. It did okay work for me. I won't complain. Okay, never mind. It's killed the guy. Oh, okay. No, it has killed the guy. I'll take it. Let's take this up a level. In fact, let's take it up 2 levels so I get 5 more circle from this now. And now. No. I know. Actually, Tender Cactus is pretty good with Betsy's Hedge as well, I will say. The problem with this is, it turns off all of my piercing. However, I don't actually have that much piercing. I mean, I kind of do. But if I have to, I could conceivably get rid of Sphere. It really scares me, the cactus. I get why it's good, but it concerns me. Remember, I have to win the run? I know. But I think there's a method in the madness here. I don't think it would be crazy to take the cactus and win. I will say I probably would like to remove the sphere at some point, but I think the cactus is pretty good with Ball Lightning, and I think it's good with this. when I get Must Circle this is just bad for me. This scares me a little bit because it can just cause you to lose the run. I don't really have a lot of protection for it, although I do have Peg Bag. But no, it's pretty spooky to take that without, like, guaranteed refreshes and stuff like that. Oh, but the cactus, I so rarely take it. Cactus enjoyers, this is on you if I lose this. I got counter attack. I'm gonna try and beat the game with the cactus. I will say that's a great elite to get. Probably the best elite I could have asked for. So I'm being rewarded for my choices. We'll take the ablation here. It's a 32-24, which is pretty good if you ask me. And again, the damage happens in real time, which is why I was saying this is quite good with Betsy's Hedge. Because until I hit the crit, I'm getting the full damage of Betsy's Hedge. When I hit the crit, it goes to crit damage, but who cares at that point? I've already got, like, the value from it. Or at least I got some of the value. It's not like now where I just lose the value for the rest of the shot. I think this will go disgustingly crazy. Yeah. There's another counter attack. That's funny. I don't need two of them. One is enough. We'll take you up to max level, though. Let's go right. And now I just want to stack orb damage. Anything that gives me orb damage is phenomenal. I'm going to try and melt you. Big melted. Good shot. Cool. Very good. Unironically, the horrible is the better playhead than the terrible. Get horrible. Okay, the crits happen, so now I'm doing like negative damage. Oh, by the way, I didn't even consider this. Tender Cactus, because it goes directly into my orb damage, also means that my Baladra is so much better. I'm starting with way more armor. But I've never doubted, by the way, the cactus is good. The cactus is clearly good, but it's just making it all, like, work. It's just like losing piercing, for example, because the sphere at this point is like, it's honestly a cheerleader. It's almost a pebble at this point. Not quite like that same level. It's been a bit hard to say it's a pebble, but it's like down there. Anyway, I'll take this for some armor generation. I really should have gone for gold. I had 18 armor, and I can only go in one direction. Okay, cool opening. Right, let's try and kill the chandelier here. Cool, good shot. I did like negative damage. Fine, we start with 30 armor anyway, so we're somewhat protected from the nonsense. Alright, we kill one of them with the chandelier. Get this guy with the power of God. I actually wouldn't mind the crit this time, so I'll aim vaguely towards the crit. You're dead. The cactus is also satisfying. You are correct about that. I definitely do not disagree. Let's target this guy. The other nice thing is you can kill, like, whoever you want, right? You can just target the guy. How have I not got 25 gold? That's actually preposterous. I'm not going to risk the gold either, so we're just going to go right, but I didn't even notice I was nowhere near 25. Oh, good deal. I will remove an orb, thank you very much. Let's get rid of the Terror Ball. I'd love the Pebble removal events. Cheese is like, okay, I guess. Anything that scales me, any Must Circle generation now would be pretty good. Alright, let's get the power of God to compel you. Alright, God, you let me down a little bit there, buddy. I guess what's new? Okay, Ball Lightning, though, as I said, with the Cactus, actually pretty strong. I just need to like get more damage on the orb ball lightning itself. So each like tendril is doing way more damage. Horrible versus Pebble. I think I'll take the Pebble right now. There's not a lot in it, to be fair. I might as well buff the ball. They're all melee attackers, so there's really not a lot to be scared of, unless I think they're going to hit me, which I don't. You're now at 29. And you're dead. I'm not going to a shop, so we'll heal. I'll take an upgrade. Let's take this to max level. Again, I've got 24 armor, so we should actually risk it for a biscuit. Actually, if I was really, really being super, super optimal, I should actually be doing that. If you're struggling with, like, A20 runs as the Paladin, or C20, sorry, I've been playing Slay the Spire, you should really make the most of that. Get your gold, put it into hell, get another shot again, but only do it if you've got the armor, obviously. This battle is not free this time. I do get my scaling immediately, though. Don't want to hit the crit if we can avoid it. Money, baby. Aw, I wish it didn't just end immediately. That's the only thing that I've got against the cactus. Okay, we're taking Power Glove because the axe is basically worthless at this point with my build. Power Glove, though, is not worthless. It's actually goated. Because it will get a damage buff on the cactus as well, and it's going to make the cactus better. You're out of your goddamn mind if you think I'm doing this, because it actually doesn't work really with this. Again, because my orb damage is so low. Who cares about the relic? It just doesn't matter. I'm potentially going to be times 2-ing 2, so who cares? See you later. My only regret here is I really want to go left, and it's hard to go left out of this map, unless you get kind of lucky. Yeah, so I've been cooked by that event. So much so I'm almost tempted to not go right. I'll let Jesus take the wheel. If you'd given me the chest opening, I would have forgiven you. Okay, this is what I could have won. Reduce, refuse, recycle would have been insane if I'd had it by the previous style, but I didn't. Honestly, we're actually not losing out on a lot here. I wish I could have removed an orb, but it is what it is. I can't really predict the event, which is hard to go out of the board left with. Alright, God, go get him. Alright, done some good work there for me. How did you miss the refresh there, Ball Lightning? I'm not gonna super complain, but it feels preposterous you didn't get it. Anyway, we're fine. Actually, not crazy. What if I get the Obelisk? I never ever considered doing Pebble build with this, but it surely works, right? If I got every orb in my sack turned into an Obelisk, it would be actually disgustingly strong. It's going to take a bit of time, though. Possibly too much time, actually, when I really think about it, but... Nice. I'm so close to being, like, a disgustingly broken build. I'm just, like... I'm missing, like, a piece of the puzzle. I don't quite get my muscle circle fast enough, and it's only on one orb. And it's not this one. The one scaler is at the bottom of the sack, in case you're wondering. Literally the bottom of the sack. But it's fine. We're just going to target the boss. And we're going to cactus them down. Go get him, God. At some point, though, I do need to, like, consider killing them. I was kind of hoping I would do it with the bombs. But actually, it's not that realistic that I'm going to do it with the bombs. Since there's only 3 bombs on the board and they only do 120 damage, and they have 130 health, so... I actually might be in trouble here, you know. I didn't really consider it. I said this is the best boss I could have had. But actually, I do need to kill these paintings. I think I'm going to have to change my targets. Like, I need my pegs on my board for me to actually be able to win this, so... Right, I finally get my scaler, just a touch late, but thanks anyway. At least I'm only buffing the fucking painter this time. Oh, I guess, and that one painting. Man, I really don't want to, but I think I actually have to do this again. That's why I was worried. I didn't want to kill all the paintings, I just wanted to kill the one in the front. It's fine. I've scaled at this point. The game trying its hardest is not going to get me, right? We're going to recover from this. Now we have to leave the paintings, though. I can't do that again. Just avoid the crit at all costs. Okay, we're fine. Even the worst ordering could not defeat me there. It was close, though. Heal me. Right. I don't need Leaf. I've got enough refreshes. But Troishka is interesting. It, in theory, should be pretty good with the cactus, I think. Haglins is very safe if I want to go for Haglins. But beyond that, it's pretty boring. I might just take Matryoshka for the fun of it. I do appreciate people don't like your orb being smaller, but I think generally speaking, it's not that bad. There are some situations where obviously it's not ideal. Did I want to fight these guys? Not really. I feel like we're getting shredded wheat an awful lot recently. Why do I keep getting counter attacks my first orb as well? Swear the game's against me. But anyway, with multi-ball now I'm getting the cactus effect from each thing hitting pegs, so... Game still says Slay the Spire? God damn it. Twitch, please, are gonna arrest me. Which is really funny because my OBS does not say it's Slay the Spire, so... There you go. Sorry, I don't know what's going on with my OBS. Oh, actually, I will say as well, the cactus is a pretty good counter versus the mirrors. Never really considered it, but what are they going to do about it? I do 2 damage. Reflect 2 back at me? Oh, what the pain. Anyway, let me upgrade this. If we're actually going to truly go for Pebble-based shenanigans as well, I should actually start upgrading the Pebbles. And I kind of like the idea of Pebbles-based shenanigans. We should definitely greed for gold. That's fine. Again, it would be optimal to go to hell there, but... We can't all get our dreams, right? Ablation, this nerd. Goodbye. Balestra, these nerds. We've all scaled. My counter attack now does 2211 damage. Probably should be selecting the guy that's attacking me, but it's fine. We've killed the guy I was targeting anyway, and it's shifted over of its own accord. I mean, that's the dream, right? With Matryoshka, you get the 2 orbs going in different directions. It's kind of hard to achieve that on some of the maps, but... on others, I should always be trying to get that. Renewed Vic Up could be interesting. I will say at this point, I'm kind of like enamored with the idea of just going into a full Pebble build, so I'm just going to try and upgrade all my Pebbles, if you don't mind. I want to go left. I should probably not fight the Elite, but I think I'm going to fight the Elite. That's really good as well. Very good. Go on, I'll fight the Elite. It's really only the Ghost that scares me, and even the Ghost is not that scary with a cactus, question mark. Okay, these schmucks... Why is it always count up first? These schmucks are going down. 15-15. You've come to the wrong neighborhood. All right, one down. Okay, you do a little buff. I see you. We would like to avoid the crit here, but again, it's fine. Still a 13-11. And the crit is so far at the bottom, I'm unlikely to get it anyway, until now. At which point we'd already done damage. Give me a refresh if you don't mind. All right, I'll miss the refresh. I'll miss all the refreshes. Just give me some shields, please. All right, give me a little bit of shielding at least. Not too bad. Okay, you're here for scaling, not for damage. Give me the refresh, please. And hopefully next turn, God will get them. 37-27. I like that number. I like that you split up at the bottom as well. Very good idea. I don't love what the 3 refreshes are all on the same wheel. Oh, I don't love this either. I actually love what I just did, though. I really do want to hit the crit there, so I, like, very, very intentionally avoided it. Alright, we're out. Honestly, give me more God. God power is actually the way forwards. You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. Safety net is, it's okay with this, actually. Wait, is it okay? I think it's pretty good. I don't really need more refreshing, so I won't worry about it. We're not going to the shop anymore because I've just spent all my money. This is the battle I wanted to avoid. We'll take the peg damage here. We should probably go for some red bombs, in all truth. I don't have much protection from this, but... I mean, I have 40-something arms, so I guess I got protection. Just like those adverts say, right? Have you got protection and it's, you know, a person with 40 pieces of armor strapped to their body? Let me target this guy, because this guy's going to die to 1 red bomb, and I'm still going for red bombs. God gets him for 2. Again, let's target this guy instead. It's fine. Honestly, as I said, the arm that I start with is actually saving me here, because I can just go for the bombs and not worry about it. I will need to heal after this. But that's fine. I really want to avoid enemies. So I'm going to go to the right, I think. I have 21 armor though, so I'll risk it a little bit. Alright, I'm going to be punished. Never punished. Just go right, dummy. Oh, I say this. This was probably the worst fight I think I could have fought, so... Do I want the special relic? People might not like this, but I do like it. Oh, wow, I have to go to a shop this way. Okay, that's kind of my bad, but... We can swing a shop. Basically, the reason I wanted this, in case you want the play-by-play of exactly why I'm making my decisions. When I take ablation damage, it goes under my armor. Now I can heal back the damage that went under my armor. That's basically the reason. Like this. Also, I didn't need to do the crit there. That's my bad. Alright, like this. I just healed back to full immediately. Yeah, we should take that at this point. It's actually game-changing. This means I want to go left now because my shop to my right is very close. Alright, I guess I'll be wasting a shop tile. Oh no, we can go right. I can still make this work. The Pebble dream is not quite dead yet. It basically is because I've not got enough Pebble events, but... and not enough time to get those events that I require. Still, though, this is pretty good. You should probably be deceased. You should probably scale me. Alright, we just instantly gained 12 muscle, but that seems pretty good. Ablation is now at 55 to 27, which, again, is pretty good. The machine gun go burr. Okay, yeah, the build's good now. I don't think I need another counter attack, personally. I guess we'll just hold on to our money. Oh, that wasn't an elite. Oh, I apologize. I thought it was actually a real battle. Alright, I guess we'll test the theory then. Fucking ghost. I hate this battle. It's just so stupid. I'm slowly getting there though. At least the multiple has actually been like kind to me. Cool. Let me out. Do I want Aliens Rock? I've actually got a few targeted up, so yeah, I do want Aliens Rock. Everyone complains as well, I don't take Alien Rock all the time. Listen, I take Aliens Rock when the situation calls for me taking Aliens Rock. The situation now calls for me taking Aliens Rock, so I'll take Aliens Rock, okay? I was 3 gold off from an upgrade. Or a relic. As it happens, it wouldn't have mattered too much. I would have taken Spiral Slayer, but it wouldn't have moved the needle that much. Isn't Aliens Rock completely useless with Cactus? Yeah, you're right. I mean, it's not useless. I'll spread my 2 damage to 2 enemies. It's going to do 4 damage. Either way, it was up against something that just didn't matter. I didn't want to actually crit the board, so it was do 2 additional damage or do nothing. And people might not be ready for this. I'm going to remove an orb, and it's going to be the sphere. I still think the Obelisk dream maybe happens in my 1 tile I've got left. The sphere really doesn't offer much anymore. It's kind of like irrelevant. To be fair, almost everything's now irrelevant. I do get the dream. It's a bit late for the dream, but I might be able to upgrade an Obelisk to level 2 or 3 maybe. We'll see. I didn't even consider these guys are actually a pretty big counter to me. So we need to shred the Weather Vane as quickly as humanly possible, otherwise I'm in trouble. The Shredder has arrived. Not a lot of damage though. Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. You're at 27-15. I'm actually not upset about these red bombs. I could do with a few more, actually. Okay, we should be fine. Once I got through the Weather Vanes, it's all good. It's all gravy. Alright. I can't get into level 3, sadly, in time, but we got a level 2 one. Why not have some fun? I've got 34 armor. This is for all the marbles. This is to go down to one thing remaining on the spreadsheet. The power of God. I can target whoever I want as well. Let me knock out the purple guy, I think. Not bad. I won't say actually great, though. Look at that. I did 4 additional damage. But you said Aliens Rock is worthless here? LOL. But yeah, until I get one of my scalers, my build is just not that scary. I might want a bit of armor here. I want to hit the refresh here. Alright, one's down. It has tagged to the wrong enemy. I want to hit the blue one next. So, switch. You are going to scale me to the moon, hopefully. Relatively good scaling. Hold. The full heal now. What's happening to the health bar? The health bar just disappeared. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it's that simple. Just take Alien's Rock and the Tender Cactus, and you two can do 4 additional damage to shredded wheat. Another thing added to the spreadsheet though, Keeper. Get your quill out. Count up attack, I finally found it. And not only that, I beat the game with it. So legitimately now, we're down to one thing. There is one relic that is proven to be elusive to this point. Well, it's not quite true, but in terms of actually not secret stuff, this is true. The only non-secret thing I've got left now is this boy, Dungeon Die. We'll move over to Rejoice. I'm not going to play Paladin next time. We'll play base Peglin character next time because I get the eye then to try and find the Dungeon Die. And then after that, we're going to do all the secret stuff again. I say all of it. Obviously, everything but Call of the Void, I think I have to do. Anyway, YouTube, if you enjoyed this, why not leave a like and subscribe? Everything else, man. I'll see you again next time. Bye!